Hello! My name is Peter Quill, and today I will be showing you how to animate the eyes inside of my helmet. I'm currently working on an entire WCU, Real Cinematic Universe of course, where I have already animated probably like 600 different Star-Lord eyeballs. So I feel properly equipped to show you how to do this today. Especially with the release of my movie, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, coming out on May 5th. I thought this tutorial was more than relevant. Alright, so let me show you how to do it, you ass wagons. By the way, this video is sponsored by Squarespace. Okay, so here you can see I have my example clip. It is a already composited scene where my Star-Lord helmet comes off. But I will do a separate tutorial on how to do the helmet because that took me freaking forever. I'm not even kidding, that was hard. And so I will just show you how to make the eyes look all glowy and amazing. If we go inside of the comp and we look at the eyes, you'll see right here it is its own layer. I have a glow on it, but if I turn that off, wah wah, you see how ugly the eyes look. And so let me show you how to make them this cool. Alright, so this was the original shot, right? Just me in my Star-Lord helmet, and then it comes off. Look how freaking good that looks. God, listen guys, I am such a good animator. I don't know. Okay, so what we do is right here, what we want to do is just mask out the eyeballs. Duh. Don't freak out, but my helmet is actually an alpha layer because since I had to make the helmet like come off of my head, so we are about to mask the eyeballs of a floating head. So what you want to do is obviously just grab the pin tool and go crazy. Everyone here knows how to mask, but everyone here doesn't want to mask. I get it. It's the worst. Sometimes you have to pay your dues. And if you can make filmmaking your full-time job or editing, your life is now so cushy and easy that, bro, you deserve to do a little painstaking, dumb, mindless work, okay? You privileged son of a bitch. So I don't know why I got so aggressive there. Listen, masking is one of those facts of life that you can't avoid like taxes. Sorry, I'm going on a whole ramble spree, but you know exactly what to do, right? You create your mask path, bam. You create a keyframe, you go over one frame, and then you keep frickin' masking your eyeball. I don't want to sit here and coddle you guys. And if you wanted to speed up the process, but maybe be just a little sloppy, you can right click on your mask, and you can track it to the right or the left with these tracker arrows. So I'm just gonna hit track forward. And honestly, that's pretty good. I don't care enough to continue because you guys know how to mask and I've already masked all of this out. So now we have this beautiful eye layer. Let's bring up our helmet alpha, of course, our freaky helmet. So you can already see something already has been done here, right? So what I really thought was a great touch. So if your masks, if you double click on your masks, I brought the expansion down by 3. I'll put them both back to 0. Which, you know, when you're shooting with an iPhone clip and whatnot, it is hard to see all the edges and the fine detail. But I thought when you bring down the mask expansion by 3 pixels, it gives you this nice outer ring, which would kind of emphasize the eyeballish, because, you know, the eyeball is sunken inside of this helmet. So it would make some sense that there's some like shadows around the edges. Another way you could do this is if we brought back the mask expansions to 0, we could right click on the eye layer and go to layer styles and do inner shadow. Look at that. That actually looks pretty nice. And so with your inner shadow, you can really like customize how intense you want the eyeballs to look sunken in your head, if you know what I mean. So let me turn the opacity down. That looks kind of nice. Let's play around with the choke. You see that? Okay. Maybe right there so it's a little more uniform in size. Yeah. So you can see we kind of did the same thing by creating a little ring inside of our eyes. I just think creating that kind of depth, I really like it. So those are the 2 different ways to create that like inner shadow inside the eyeballs. You could, in theory, I'll show you one more option. Instead of doing the mask expansion or the inner glow, you could go to layer styles or do inner glow, and you could change these inner glow colors to red. So in this case, instead of a shadow, it's gonna look like light is like shooting inside of the eyes into the mask, which is also a super vibey look. But the reason I didn't do it this time is because I'm providing my own glow on top of these eyes. So bam, that is kind of like the foundation. If I let that play back, you'll see how cool it is to have like those eye borders in there. So already, I think this looks 10 million times better than this. You know what I mean? All right. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention this. I have my eyes that I've masked out as a screen layer. If I have them as normal, they look like this, which is still nice. But when you add, for example, if you do add, you can see that it got brighter, or you can use screen and it gets brighter, but just maybe a little dimmer. You can play around with the blending modes. It's not super important which one you pick, but it achieves a different look, which could be fun for the user. All right. I'm beating around the bush here. All right, so we got our eyeball layer. So I originally put optical glow on this, which is from Maxon's Red Giant, which is like a $80 a month subscription, so I don't expect anyone to use that. So what we'll do is we'll just throw on a classic freaking glow. So if we go effects and presets, putting glow, remember, glow is kind of tricky if you don't know how to get it to where you want. So when you start, just drag the threshold down until you see the glow actually start appearing on your character there. That looks nice. And then let's play around with the glow radius. Ooh, look how crazy that looks. So if there's 0 radius with the glow effect, you get this crazy look with the eyes. It's actually awesome. Wait, I'm kind of obsessed with that. I'm gonna unsolo these layers just to see what that looks like. Just the two. Okay, yeah, it's definitely way too crazy. Oh, well, now I can leave it like this because we're done masking the eyes. So with the glow, we can just play around with it. I'm gonna crank up the glow radius. See if we like that. Just the two. Play around with every aspect, because this is one of those things where it's not going to be the same for everyone because the lighting changes so frequently with these helmets. Sometimes like the eye material is glass or plastic, etc. And it all depends on the way you're using your blending modes and your deep glows to get the eyes to come out. It looks pretty good, but I think it could be better. So let me throw on, this eye layer, let me just throw on another glow effect. You see that? All right, and then I will crank up the radius after my autosave. That looks nice. If we watch this back, you can see a motherfucking helmet. And that is how you do it, guys. That is how you do Star-Lord's glow. Now let me be very clear. I don't like these After Effects native glows. I'm a big fan of the optical glow, which again is like a paid thing. I know that's annoying, but I am a professional full-time animator, so I need my stuff to look better than your average Joe to get hired, you know? So I actually love to invest in this kind of stuff. All right, so guys, it's a mixture of glows, layer styles, because I think people don't ever consider the border around an eye. Because if it's just one glowing circle, it looks kind of tacky, right? So that is how you animate the eyes in Star-Lord's helmet. This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna be posting all of the stuff I've been working on with this Marvel Cinematic Universe of my own. Oh, so good, guys. And I hope you learned something new today. If any of you guys ever use this technique, please tag me on Instagram. I wanna see my nerdy impact on the world. All right, time to learn about Squarespace. Got the green lights on because now I gotta tell you about the sponsor of this video, Squarespace. From online stores to marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is an all-in-one platform. Let's say you're a professional photographer and you want to show your work to the world so you can get hired, make some money. Well, Squarespace's portfolios and galleries options will let you do that and look super good doing it. The templates that you can upload your photography work to on Squarespace are award-winning designer templates. So when people come to your website and look at your photography work in the portfolios and galleries sections that they've built, it's gonna look really nice. What did I just say? It's gonna look, God, I'm so thrown off now. It's gonna look really nice. Your work is gonna be displayed in a really sleek, professional way. Next, Squarespace has analytics that'll make any business person cry tears of joy. They've got graphs and charts even a dummy like me can understand. All the numbers of people coming to your website, your traffic, people buying your products, people clicking on your embedded links to go to your other social medias. There's graphs and charts for everything. So if you want to keep up to date with your business numbers, operate your business through Squarespace. And lastly, you can stay connected with all of your social medias with Squarespace and their connected services. You can basically embed any of your socials into your website, so when people come to your website, they can find you on any of your socials. So embed your Instagram into your website. People will be able to come to your website and find your fashionista Instagram. Maybe a SoundCloud rapper. Embed your SoundCloud into your website. So stay connected with Squarespace, embed all your socials, stay connected. And the best part is I got you hooked up with a discount code. So if you go to squarespace.com/willcarmack, you'll get 10% off your first website or domain. It's pretty sick. Thanks for watching this video. My name is Will. Hope you learned something today. And where there's a will, there's a way. My name is Will, and have a nice... Why did I speed through it? Where there's a will, there's a way. My name is Will, and have a nice day.